Hey everybody, it's Hexa, and today I'm going to be talking about my New Year's resolutions for 2016. Um, so, I know a lot of people don't really believe in doing New Year's resolutions because um, they say that pretty much they write them down and they start off the year really excited about it, and then they forget about it and they don't do any of it, and it fails. This is often the case because I took out my New Year's resolutions from last year and I don't think I've done any of them fully properly. So before I start on that, I'm gonna show you last year's New Year's resolutions compared to this year's. Okay, so uh, since 2015, I've been getting these planners. So I got another one for 2016. I did a review of this planner last year. I really love it. These planners are amazing. They're from a brand called Kiki K, and they sell in I think Sweden, Australia, New Zealand, and Singapore. I think they might maybe have shops in other countries as well, but I don't really know. But they're really amazing. They're just like really cute, and they have like all these adorable pages. And as you can see, there's like patches of time where I didn't do anything, but there's other times when I've been really busy and I've been doing a lot of things. So these planners really just contain my entire life and everything that I do, and I don't think I could stay organized if I didn't have this planner. So I got another one as a present from Singapore for 2016, and I'm really excited because to me a new planner is just a new start and a new year and all that jazz. So it's cool. So last year's New Year's resolutions were to read 35 books this year. I don't think I've read 35 books. Don't think I did that. Get manicures. I did that for a while, but then it got expensive, and also I was getting gel manicures, and every time it would chip, I would just like peel the other ones off my nails myself, because you have to go into the shop to remove gel nail polish, and they make you pay for it as well, and I'm like, I don't want to pay money to get nail polish removed. So I would just like peel it off with my nails, and I ended up with really thin, brittle, angry, painful nails. So that died. Wow, okay. Write, record, and sign 10 songs. I am a very ambitious person. I am a very ambitious person. I probably have written or at least started writing at least 10 songs this year. So that was cool. I did do that. And I'm in a band now, so that is an amazing start as well. Therefore, I started on that goal. Who knows, maybe like 1 or 2 years from now, I'll be able to like actually do it. The next one was become a rock star. Also, very ambitious, but I'm on the way, so just cut me some slack here. The next one was to get my ex-girlfriend back, which I don't know what kind of fucked up goal that is, but it hasn't happened. I'm glad it hasn't happened. I'm okay with that. I was really sad and heartbroken. I mean, we broke up in December, so it was still very fresh in my mind in time for New Year's, so I was still like convinced that I could get her back. I've since lost that desire, and I don't really like talking about it. I just realized after seeing that a few minutes ago, before I started this video, that I have not had a proper, like, legitimate, official boyfriend or girlfriend for the whole of 2015, which is really weird to me, because I'm not very good at being single. I'm really not. So the fact that I've been officially single for a year is weird to me. I don't, yeah. But I've had like semi-relationships, not like friends with benefits or anything, but like I don't know. It's hard to explain. I've had like a non-boyfriend, like a boyfriend but not official. It's weird. Uh, yeah. So next one was to get fit and strong. That also hasn't happened because I'm still a wimpy little piece of shit. In fact, I think I did the opposite of that because in June I got diagnosed with anemia, like chronic anemia, which is basically very, very low iron content in my blood, and that causes me to get really dizzy. I get like dizzy spells or fainting spells. I get really tired. Um, my heart rate is weird. I can't do sports very well because my brain gets like deoxygenated. So that failed. But that's another one for this year. So wonderful. And the other one was to drink 3 liters of water every day. I'm like, who does that? Nobody does that. Nobody drinks 3 liters of water every single day. But I read on the internet that some woman did it and it was really good for her skin or something, and she looked rejuvenated and fresh and healthy and whatever. And I don't drink water. I really don't drink water. I don't like water because it tastes like nothing. I drink a lot of milk though. Like I'll drink a liter of milk every day, so that's cool. And I do drink water, like I don't drink a lot of it, but I do drink water if I have to. Like if I'm thirsty, I will drink water, but I don't get thirsty that often. And sometimes I'm just so busy that I forget to drink water. Like the other day I was out and I was working and I realized that between 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. when I got home, I did not drink a single drop of water. How am I even still alive? Like, I'm so bad at this life thing, it's not even funny. I try. Yeah. Okay, so that was everything for 2015. I am sad to say goodbye to this beautiful planner that has sustained my life for the whole of last year. But now I'm on to the new one, and I have new planner, new life, new goals, and all that. Okay, so my New Year's resolutions are stuck on here on the front page with like a little, some pretty little like masking tape thingy. And then I saw that there's actually a special page in this planner for writing down New Year's resolutions. So I got annoyed with myself, but then I looked at it and it's like this big. And I have this much written down. So I'm like, I'm okay with this. Maybe I'll rewrite them, but like condensed. Ow. Okay, so my first goal is a very ambitious goal again. I want 10,000 subs on YouTube by the end of the year. I don't know how we're gonna make this happen, but if you guys like me, please do spread the word to all your friends if you think that they would like my channel and get them to subscribe. I've heard of other YouTubers who were really not that big at the beginning of the year, and then within 1 year they got 200,000 subscriptions. So it's technically possible, and I think if I do work really hard, I could do it. But this might also crash and burn, and I might end 2016 with like 50 subscriptions rather than my current 37, and I'll just be like, okay, that was a little out there. But if I try, maybe I can do it. Who knows? We'll see. And I also want to include some more content and different kinds of content on my channel. I don't know if everyone knows this, but I am bisexual, and I really like standing up for LGBT plus rights and that sort of thing. And I have a lot of LGBTQ plus friends. So I think I could, invite some of my friends over to the channel and just include some gay shit, some gay stuff. And kind of like broaden the horizons of what this channel does and what I do here and what my videos are about and all that. Okay. The next one is manage and avoid situations that make me angry. So I have some anger management issues. I tend to hold grudges and I dwell on things in the past, and it makes me really annoyed. Um, and it's something that I think is just really not healthy for me, and it doesn't make me happy. So my goal for 2016 is to try to avoid situations like that and to avoid thinking about the things that make me angry. Filter out meaningless people and focus on building meaningful relationships, both romantic and platonic. Again, this kind of ties in a little bit with the anger management thing, because there's a lot of people in my life who don't make me happy, who make me angry, and who I don't enjoy seeing, but for some reason I still do see them. And my goal is to just stop contacting those people and to stop thinking about them and just filter out the bad people in my life. What is my hair? What is my hair? It's funny that my hat says I do not care, and yet I still care. Yes, I do not care because donuts. Okay. So the next one is get rid of unnecessary belongings and keep things clean and organized. I am a hoarder, I am a pack rat, I am a shopaholic, I am all those things, and I have way too many things in my room. It's very disorganized. I don't even sleep in my room half the time because I don't want to have to like step over the mound of things that are in the middle of my floor. So, goals. Just throw stuff out that I don't use and I don't need, or that I don't like, because there's plenty of that stuff. There's plenty of things that I have that I never use, I don't need, and I just bought on a whim, and I'm not getting rid of it because it costs money and I don't want to waste money, but I'm wasting my life. I'm wasting my life away, and if it's not being used, it's still wasted money, so like, let's get over it and just, start fresh. I want my room to be clean and open, and I want to be able to breathe in it. Being able to breathe in my room would be really nice for a change, because I cannot breathe in there. It's just stifling, the energy of the amount of things that are in there just sitting on my consciousness. Okay, study hard and get good grades and stay motivated. So, ever since being homeschooled and doing most of my studying by myself without a tutor, I notice it's really hard to motivate myself to actually sit down and work, because there's nobody like on my case about it, and there's no like pop quizzes that I have to be ready for. There's no like random little tests because there's no teacher and there's nobody to actually work with. So it's been a big problem because I haven't been working as much as I need to, because I just can't motivate myself. And my goal is to try to do that, to just try to stay motivated to actually do my work, because I do want to apply to university, and for that I do need to get good grades. So it's important. Spend quality time working seriously on music in all aspects. So this is like a little step down from last year's goal to be a rock star. But I think it's a good start. So basically I just want to be spending more time sitting at my piano. I want to be spending more time performing and singing and writing, and maybe even learning guitar. Who knows? If I could learn guitar, that would be really cool. I would love to learn guitar. I have an acoustic guitar in my house. I have a piano, an acoustic guitar, an electric guitar, and a violin. I don't play any of those instruments. Ever. I mean, I play the piano sometimes, but I'm not actually a pianist. I just dabble. And I think that's a huge waste of space and instruments and music. And it's disrespectful to my instruments. I need to learn to actually play them. They are sad, just sitting in a corner of my room. I used to play violin when I was a kid as well, and I would like to take it up again maybe, because even though I'm more of a rocker and the songs that I write are more rock, I think violins add a really nice dramatic touch to rock music. So if I could learn to play the violin again, that would be really cool, because I could add that little element into my music, and I think it would sound great. Okay, next, get fit and healthy. Doesn't this sound familiar? Ha! I think last year's was fit and strong, I believe. But yeah, I do want to gain some weight because I'm underweight. I want to go to the gym more often and like build some actual strength and muscle. I want to try to keep my diet more balanced and avoid junk food, and yeah, just generally kind of take better care of my health than I do now, because I really don't feel good, honestly. Like some days I'm just exhausted and I'll sleep for 14 hours of the day and I still wake up really tired and I don't do anything because I'm constantly tired because I'm not healthy. And so that's an important goal for me, is to try to be more healthy. Um, the big problem with that is because yeah, I had an eating disorder for a long time. Kind of, I guess it was like undiagnosed anorexia. Um, More about that later in a separate video, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I'm comfortable talking about it extensively, but yeah. Um, and I think ever since then, even though I've kind of gotten out of that mindset, it's still hard for me to eat large amounts of food. So I eat very, very, very many meals, but like really small meals throughout the day. I probably eat like 7 to 10 meals every day, but in like tiny little snack portions, because my stomach feels weird if it's just full of food. I can't do it. Okay, next goal: manage my issues in a constructive way and stay happier. Um, so aside from anger management issues and having unhealthy relationships in my life, I also have some depression and anxiety and that sort of thing, and those are the issues that I'm talking about. I kind of just want to learn to deal with that better. Maybe go to a therapist, but we're trying to find one, and there's no good ones that we can find in Shanghai, so that's kind of annoying. But yeah, that is another one of my goals, is to try to take better care of my own mental health, and to, yeah, let's just perk up a little bit, because I go through depressed phases that are really intense and pretty bad for me and that I can't really deal with very well. So, yeah, yes, okay, that's, I'm gonna try to deal with that. Make time for little therapeutic activities that calm me. I think that's a great goal. And by that, I mean literally sitting down with a coloring book. I like coloring books. They make me happy, and apparently it's a really good form of therapy and self-help. So I think that would really work well for me, is if before I go to bed, instead of being on YouTube for like 5 hours, I could just sit down and color some coloring books. I think that would be good for me. And also just spending more time on my art in general, and more time doing these little things that I find therapeutic. Baking also is another one of those things that really helps me kind of calm down a little bit and just get into the zone, but like a calm Zen zone. Scrapbook. That scrapbook, exclamation mark. Because I always like save bits of paper, and I'm like, I'm gonna put this in my scrapbook, and then I never actually do it. I never actually put it in my scrapbook, and I need to fix that, because I have an entire box full of things that I want to scrapbook and an empty scrapbook. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to work on that and do more scrapbooking. The last one on my list is very deep and very emotional. I want to date someone who will be good for me. Cause I have a hero complex. I tend to date people who are a little bit fucked up, because I don't know. I feel I'm also a little a little messed up, and therefore I feel like we'll understand each other better if we're both like that. My screen just went dark. I'm sorry. We'll understand each other better if we're both like that. But I don't think it's entirely a healthy way to think. I just want to date someone who's not an asshole, who's not going to break my heart, who's going to be able to take care of me rather than me taking care of them all the time. I need that in my life, and I'm going to try to go for that and do that. So those were my New Year's resolutions for 2016. Probably at the end of next year, I will let you, or at the beginning of next year, I will let you know if those actually were accomplished and write down my new New Year's resolutions. Another resolution I might add to this list is the reading books thing, but like just read one book a month. I think I can handle that. I should be able to handle that. I don't know what makes me so busy that I can't read a goddamn book. I'm on the metro for like an hour every single day. I'm sure I can bring a book with me and read on the metro while I'm traveling. Why do I not do that? I don't know. So maybe I'll add that to the list. Just read one book a month. That's an easy goal to handle. I should be able to do that. Okay, so those are my New Year's resolutions. Oh my god, that's so fast. Let me know if you guys have any New Year's resolutions. Let me know what your thoughts are on New Year's resolutions, and please like this video if you liked it, and subscribe and comment and all that stuff. It was good to talk to you, and have a wonderful 2016.